Okay, let's see. Let's move this and.
Okay, can you try and get Buster centered, please?
Yeah, let's change the profile.
Questions on the go.
Have we got questions?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, hello.
Then we go Skype and.
There's the
Hey,
flower.
there we go. Live.
Are we live?
Hey!
Hey.
Okay, should we count now from 5 and then we can begin? Or we're already live, but still.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, cool. Name that some stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone ready?
Yep.
I'm ready.
Everyone
All
knows
good?
what the recording dead plays put.
Okay. Right. Let's...
Are we on? Are we going?
This is the question.
Okay, 3.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, hey guys! Welcome to the Monstercat Family Hub's artist interview with Buster. I'm here alongside the group of fellow Monstercat Family Hub members. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Cars. That's true.
I'm Chloe, and yeah, that's all you need to know. I'm Misty. Yeah. Hey.
I'm Ollie.
Really
They keep me in the basement. They make me do lots of things. Anyway,
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus
that's me.
Christ.
I'm second. I'm gonna be asking a few questions and also keeping track of all the questions that you submit on Twitch using the hashtag MFHinterview.
Oh God.
Is that everyone?
Which questions?
And I'm trying to
think
publish
so.
this on Tumblr, but it's not working.
Right.
It's because I'm here. Technical difficulties, like I said. I'm like a curse.
Yeah, it gave me an error message.
I am a living hex, honestly.
No, I'm used to it, honestly, so.
Okay, so you ready to start the questions?
No.
I think everyone else is ready.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Yep.
So Equator asks, how long have you been producing for?
Well, I first started using Cubase when I was in high school doing GCSE music in like 2007, which is like a common thing in England. And I was writing orchestral music, you know, all that nice classical stuff. And then like my teacher brought in some drum and bass loops and stuff. This is before I'd even listened to drum and bass properly as well. So I was like, oh, I'll have a mess around with this as a joke, like, oh yeah, drum and bass is so bad, it's like so chabby. So and how things change. So I like made a drum and bass track as like a joke, but secretly really enjoyed it, and then started listening to Pendulum and stuff like that. And then I got Sony Acid Pro in 2008 and started messing around with that, making some dank dubstep beats. And the rest is history, really. Went back to Cubase again in like 2009 or something. And here we are now, 2015, still on that Cubase train.
Okay, that's good.
That was good.
Okay, so I see asked a question which I think most people may know the answer to, or may not know the answer to, which is what inspired the name Buster? Or yeah.
Well, my nickname since probably about 5 months after I was born has literally been Buster. Like, everyone calls me Buster, like, my parents call me Buster, my friends call me Buster, my teachers call me Buster. So that's literally just my nickname, but with the last 2 letters flipped around. Because I used to have another name, which we won't talk about today. That's in the past, and I don't want to get triggered. I don't want to trigger anyone. So I just removed the last letters from my old name, and then it was like that. So I thought, you know what, I'll just keep it like that because it's personal, and it looks. I like to think it looks cool, but I don't know. It's not really up to me, is it?
Yeah,
What
it
do you
is.
guys
It's really cool.
Do you think it looks cool?
Yeah, I think it does. Everyone
Oh
else
my
think it looks cool?
It's so cool. But that's about it. That's my story.
It looks a bit like a tampon, but apart from that.
You guys don't know what tampons look like. I do. The tampon.
Okay, moving on.
Tampons. What can I say?
Okay, so Cass asks, who or what inspired you to make music that you currently make?
Let me have a think about that. I think I'm generally, when it comes to music and stuff, I'm generally just inspired by the other music that I listen to, so it's probably stuff like bands like Radiohead, maybe, and probably Netsky, actually. Netsky and DJ Marky were like my two biggest drum and bass inspirations. I started making like liquid stuff after listening to, I can't remember what it was now. It was a track by DJ Marky. I think it was called Shame or something like that. Really good track.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, I need to make this. And then started making that. Then during making that liquid stuff from that era, I started listening to Netsky, and I heard Eyes Closed by Netsky, and I was just like, oh my god, mind blown.
Yeah.
And since then I've just been like trying to incorporate a bit of everything, really. Try and being the key word.
Okay, I see asks, you said on Twitter that you got in a car accident. If you don't mind asking, are you okay?
Wait, a car accident? Are you sure you've got the right person? I think I remember that. I didn't say anything about a car accident,
Must
no.
have been the wrong Buster.
Well done.
Another one from I. You actually listen.
Yeah, all the time. Drum and bass is like my favourite genre. In fact, I have a tattoo there, and that's it. Like, it looks twisted because I'm twisting my arm, but that's the
Oh.
right here. Can you see that? That's the.
Yeah.
One sec. Let me just pull this down a bit. Okay, a better angle. That's 174, and that's the tempo of drum and bass. I listen to a lot of drum and bass.
Yeah. So I
That
guess
doesn't get away.
I would
Drum
call
and
drum
bass
and
is-
bass one of my favorite genres, honestly.
Drum
Love
bass is good.
I'm not surprised. It's the best genre. So
so it is your favourite genre, yeah?
yeah, definitely, without a doubt, drum and bass is like
Yeah.
it's my bait. You know.
That's it. Yeah. Okay.
Artist.
Probably like Spy and Netsky and stuff like that. Although I listen to a lot of the Monstercat guys as well, you know, like my Monstercat bros, Muzzy and Drop Tech and the guys.
What is your like favourite tracks on like Monstercat?
My favourite track on Monstercat, or not on Monstercat.
Your favourite tracks on Monstercat? Not from you.
Why would my own be my favourite? Like, I think my favourite track's fine. I just think it's so much better than the rest. My all-time favourite track on Monstercat is Stronger by Stonebank. As people may have noticed, literally every single thread on Reddit, I'm like, Stronger by Stonebank, and after that is Parallax by Direct. Because Direct he's the master, you know, he's the boy, he's the man. He knows what he's doing. Man's mixes sound like Windows. Clean.
Yeah.
Clean.
Direct's good. Direct's good. Yeah.
Yes.
Really agree.
Direct's good.
There isn't a word for direct. That's how good he is.
True.
It's just direct.
Stone Danking shout.
So what DAW and plugins do you use to make your music?
DAW is Cubase 7, 7.0, because I haven't bought the upgrades yet for some reason. I just keep not thinking about it. And plugins, I mainly use Massive. Like, Massive is like my go-to. It's like 90% of my is made on Massive. Apart from that, just
Yeah.
obviously sound goodizer on everything set to max. Sausage fattener on everything set to max. And literally every single distortion plugin set to max that I have as well.
Yeah.
That was all that was all sarcasm. Just throwing that out there. I don't actually own sound goodizer. I'm just being sick. I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
But I do use Massive. Massive is my thing.
Yeah.
The rest of it's bullshit.
So how long does it take normally to make a track?
That really depends actually. If I'm like proper on a roll, like some tracks I can make in like 8 hours. Like I think Everything's Different was made in about probably a total of 12 hours or something like that because I was really on a roll and I was spending a lot of time just sat and just working on it for like 2 straight nights and then I'd finished it. Whereas some other tracks can take like over a year. Like there's this one track I'm working on at the minute with Thali Antinian, who did the vocals for me as well. We've been working on this track and I started it in 2013 and it's still not finished.
Okay.
Still working on it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, nothing worth doing is easy, I guess.
Okay. Francis asks if you've heard Pink Cloud EP, and if so, what is your favourite track from it?
I haven't heard it yet. I think mainly because when it came out, I was coming back from London from the Monstercat meetup.
Yeah.
So I haven't really had any time since then to just like sit down and listen to music. So I've been pretty busy.
Yeah. Okay. About the cheeky Nandos with the Monstercat guys, how was it?
It was actually really good. It was one of the best nights I've had in a really long time. It was really awesome. I think we're planning to do another one soon, hopefully. Yeah, it was really cool to meet everyone.
That's
putting names to faces and stuff, and yeah, everyone's just really fun. Muzzy is absolutely mad as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Muzzy's cool. He's very energetic.
Yeah. His music definitely shows that.
Muzzy's next time.
So would you ever, if like your fans wanted to meet up and do that, would you be up for that, or?
Yeah, I'm always up for stuff like that. Like, if someone wants to meet up, then I'll just be like, yeah, let's do it. Like, I used to live in Dundee in Scotland, and it turned out a fan of mine like lived down the street, so we just had like a meet-up and just came to my place. Like, we just played some for you and just chilled for like a few hours. It was pretty fun.
To a Twitter question.
Did someone shoot Brian? Or is he alive?
At Juven official asks, rate this.
Wait, what? Well, do you want me to rate it? Do you want me to rate the cringiness?
Yeah.
That's something on Twitters.
Out of 10.
Out of 10? Oh, probably like, I don't know, it's probably a 10, but... The face sums it all up for me. Are we out of questions?
No, we've got
That's
more.
interesting.
Who
Should
is
I
your
take over
maybe-
for a bit? Or...
Who is your role model?
My role model?
Like, if you had to like follow in anyone's footsteps, or like, who would you look up to?
Could it be like absolutely anyone, or is it like
Absolutely
restricted?
anyone you would like.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of something like proper smart ass to say, but I can't think of anything to say. I'm just gonna say probably like Netsky or something, because he makes really good tunes, and I want to make really good tunes. I'm gonna share the Twitch actually. I'm gonna share it.
Okay.
Do it.
Yay, that's cool.
I'm not sure
Yay.
how to pronounce their name, but Giovanni asks,
Yeah, I think that's
how
Yeah.
can I have hair like yours?
it.
Well, to get hair like mine, all I do is just wash it once every few days, and I don't do anything to it. It's just like this normally. But maybe you should buy a wig. If it doesn't, if it doesn't naturally sit like this, you could always just buy a wig.
Get a Buster wig.
Yeah, I'm gonna start selling wigs every time I get a haircut, which is gonna be soon because it's getting a bit, getting a bit long.
Pika Girl Plays asks, do you play any instruments?
Yeah, I play quite a few. Mainly string instruments because string instruments are like the easiest. But I actually have my guitar right here.
Nice.
Guitar is
Oh, that's sweet.
How
guitar
good you
being my
are.
main. How good? Well, it's not really for me to decide, I guess. But I'm currently doing a track with. Actually, I don't know if I'm allowed to say. I'm not allowed.
Okay.
I'm not sure how much information I'm allowed to give away. But I do a slamming guitar solo in the middle of it. So
Okay.
that
That's all you can
So-
say.
That's all.
you can decide. You can decide after you hear that.
Hmm.
If you could collaborate with someone, who would it be? And why?
Who would it be and why? Probably Barack Obama because he's got a funny voice. Ask me questions and stuff. I'm just about to post this tweet.
Like MFA.
Will people stop asking stuff already?
If
Am I
you-
really that?
No, the questions are just coming through. If you had to choose between Fiji or direct for president, who would it be?
It would probably have to be Fiji because he loves to not do drugs. I mean, I'm sure Direct does as well, but Fiji's very, very vocal about it.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'd vote for both of them. I'd vote for like a hung parliament kind of thing, where they're both the president. One of them could be the president of half of the states, and then the other one could be the president of the other half.
Do you like football?
Not really. I'm more of an esports kind of guy.
Okay.
I don't really get out of the house and exercise much. And
Okay, so what sort of games do you like to play?
I really like fighting games. Like at the minute, anyone that follows me on Twitter will know that I'm super into Smash Bros. Like
Yeah.
really into Smash Bros. It's like that's like my game. It's like my thing. But I'm what? Who do I main?
Yeah.
Richard and Holly
man.
are in town.
I main game and watch.
Guys, Richard and Holly are in chat. Insight.
Oh, cool. Hi.
Game and watch.
Hey.
Rosalina and Luma as well. Rosalina and Luma and Game and Watch. Those are my two.
Yeah.
I'm broke.
Okay, a question from Richard. Do you prefer buses or trains?
I prefer trains for reasons. Reasons that I happened upon this week with the Monstercat meetup, where my bus was 2 hours late on the way home.
Wow.
Nice.
Or
Yeah,
2 hours early.
Definitely 2 hours late.
Okay.
I wanted to get the early bus so I wouldn't have to get home late, but it was 2 hours late getting there, and then it was stuck in an hour in rush hour traffic, which it should have missed. So I got home pretty late. You get what you pay for, really.
So another question.
Sorry?
Sorry. You mind if I?
Yeah.
Okay, so another question we have from Twitter is, what would you say to your past self?
Say compress more. Pretty much it. Because all my old tunes don't have enough compression in them, and when I listen to them, I'm like, oh god, the kick drum sounds so flappy. Is flappy a term? I think flappy's a term. My kick drums sound flappy in my old tunes. That's what I'm trying to say. I want to go back and change them.
When you go back and listen to your old stuff, like, do you see yourself improving and hear that over time?
Oh, definitely. To me, like, I feel like I get that feeling just while I'm producing, like, not even by listening to old tracks, but, like, when I think, oh, I need to make this sound, and then I just make it, and I'm like, wow, a year ago I'd have been like, what am I doing? But now I feel like I have more of a grasp on sound design and mixing and stuff.
Okay,
So yeah, I do see the improvements.
So what song did you have the most fun making?
I have no idea. Oh, I know actually. Probably I did like this drum and bass track a while back called El Psychongaroo, and it was probably that one. That one was really fun.
Would you ever like to try any different genres? Not that I don't like your drum and bass because I love it a lot, but.
I've actually done loads of different genres. Like, I did like a full album of just ambient music on my Bandcamp and stuff. Like, most people like haven't really seen my Bandcamp, so they're just like, oh, you just make drum and bass. But I do like a whole load of stuff. Like I've even done like indie disco rock music before, stuff like that. But I just like drum and bass. It's just the most fun. It just seems to come the most naturally.
Theo asks, how fast can you get drunk?
Me being quite thin, I can get drunk pretty fast, especially if I haven't eaten much in the same day. So you could say like I could probably get properly drunk off about maybe 3 full pints of lager. Sometimes it can take a bit more because these past 2 years I got drunk a lot, like a lot, because I lived in Dundee for university, and with it being university, you know, you go out and you get pissed, and I got pissed a lot. So after that, it kind of took a little bit more after I raised my tolerance, but yeah, I'd say on average probably 3 or 4 pints. I can get tipsy off 2, but get drunk off 3.
Okay. The 26th asks, I think you've already answered this, but which Monstercat release single or EP do you like the most?
Stonebank, Stronger.
And he also said, thank you for everything and all my love and support from France.
Oh, that's tell him I say thank. Oh no, if he's watching this right now, thank you.
Jared asks, who would win a fight, Richard Caddock or Rich Edwards?
I haven't met Rich Edwards, but I don't know. I like to think they'd go even, because that'd be the most pleasant way. Knock each other out at the same time. Double sucker punch.
Erdal asks, where are you from? Which is the UK, right?
Yeah, I'm from the UK. I'm from Yorkshire, specifically, in a town near Leeds called Wakefield, where I grew up and lived most of my life, and now I'm back. Yay! But I'll be moving away again sometime soon, probably to Leeds.
Okay.
Leeds is where it's at.
Yeah. What colour were
I'm
Day
excited.
One's trousers? Asked Steven official.
I think they were red. I'm going to say red. I'm not sure, but I think they were red. I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. I could just go look at the picture, but I'm going to take a wild guess and say red.
I think they were.
Attempts of what? Sorry. Oh, he actually showed me that a few hours after the picture was taken, while because we all went to a bar in London. So we were at this bar, and he's just looking at his phone, and he just starts laughing, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And he was like, "Just come look at this picture." And it was a picture of Alex, a pro star, and you know his eyes were all dirty and stuff like that, and I laughed so much that I legitimately nearly passed out. And every time I look at it, I have to laugh again. And yeah, it got a bit messy. I was just laughing too much. Every time I saw it, I just could not stop laughing. It's probably the best picture on the internet ever.
Official asks, how did you meet Zoe?
Wait, what? What did you say?
How did you?
How did I meet Zoe Moon? I was playing a show in. Actually, no, I'll start from the beginning. I was doing a tune, and she started talking to me when someone else put her in touch, and she wanted to do vocals on this track. So she did vocals on the track, and then I told her I was playing a show in Belgium, but she at the time she lived in the Netherlands, so she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm actually really close to that place where you're playing, so I'll just come down as well." So I went to this gig in Belgium, and we just met up there, and then yeah, the rest, as they say, is history.
Okay. Misty says, "Would you like a hug?"
Yeah, okay. As long as it's free. You'd be surprised at the things that you have to pay for, like in London. So
True.
you never know. Some London once tried to charge me £5 to take a selfie with it. So as long as these hugs are free, then it's cool.
Okay. Francis asks, "Do you have a throwaway account on SoundCloud, like Nitro Funds, Fightro None account?"
I don't have a throwaway, but I'm thinking that I should, because I make a lot of like stupid stuff that I could, you know, like I have SoundCloud. What's it called? You know, SoundCloud Pro, where you can have like private tracks and stuff. And I have like 200 private tracks, and most of them are just really stupid. Like most of them are just mashups between Slipknot and Don't Drop Them Dum Da Dums and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I should probably get one, maybe publish it. It's quite funny, but people would probably not really appreciate it if I uploaded it on my actual SoundCloud. Like that one time at the Who Let the Dogs Out versus Call Me Maybe, that's on my SoundCloud.
Is it? Okay.
Maybe I should get rid of that.
Nathan No Man Upside Down asks, how did you get the chance to release?
How did I get the chance? Is it, one day I was on Twitter and I got a message from Going Quantum saying, "Do you want to do a guest mix for my podcast?" And this was before I knew much about Monstercat and Going Quantum and stuff. I think I'd actually submitted demos to them, but I didn't really know who like ran it or anything like that. So I was like, yeah, okay. And then realized the size of his podcast, and I was like, oh my god, this is actually huge. So I was really excited about it. And then I did the podcast and carried on with I was submitting tracks with the VIP system in place at the time. And I kept on submitting tracks on there for quite a while. What's the word? They were denied, I think the word. They were denied quite a lot for quite a few months until I did 0G. And they sent that to the VIP system, and then they took it on for New Artist Week. And yeah, now I'm here. 2015.
Yeah. Woo! Woo!
With the crew. The crew.
Oh yeah, you got your necklace, the chain necklace now, don't you?
Yep.
Okay, so Jared asks, will you make a hardstyle song with those dank bon bon bon?
Maybe not hardstyle. I don't really like hardstyle, but maybe some hardcore. That could be cool.
Okay.
I would love to make hardcore.
Yeah.
Hardcore is like, it's like my guilty pleasure, and I really want to make it, but I've never done it before, so I'm a little bit, what's the word? I'm a little bit like skeptical about it.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I really want
that's
to. I actually want to. I'll give it a shot tonight.
And photos during the chat as well.
Do you like pizza?
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I ate like a. I think it was either 16-inch or 18-inch, but I ate an 18/16-inch pizza by myself last night, and it got to that point where I was like so full that I was eating it and it stopped tasting good, but my brother challenged me to eat the whole thing, so I ate all of it and really regretted it afterwards because I was just like, I couldn't even stand up. I was just like, oh my god, my stomach hurts so much. But I just really like pizza, so I made the commitment. That first bite was the commitment, and worked my way through it. I'd do it again because pizza is like the best. It's not quite as good as enchiladas, but it's still pretty good.
Eric asks, Mike, John, or
Who's more what? Sporty?
Yeah.
I don't actually know. I'm gonna make a guess and say Mike, because I once saw a picture of Mike riding a bike. So that's all I'm going on. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. But I haven't met Mike or Ari, unfortunately. I've met John, but I haven't met Mike or Ari. Which makes me sad. Maybe when I go to Vancouver.
Is there anything you'd like don't like? As in like food or animals or?
I don't like the tube in London. It's pretty bad. It's really warm and really crowded. I think maybe it's because, like, as a northerner, I have like a natural, what's the word? I'm like a born enemy to the tube, because you know northerners don't really like the tube. They get a bit confused by it.
Yeah.
And that's probably where I'm coming from. And I also don't like mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are little bastards. They really annoy me.
Yeah.
I just don't like them. I go on about it quite a lot, but I'm happy that they're probably going to be dying out soon after this new mosquito virus thing that they're making.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I don't really hate anything with a passion, except for maybe like classic rock. It really annoys me for some reason. I'm not sure why. It just gets on my tits. It's all about the same thing. It's all about just like, oh yeah, went out, got really drunk, and then like I like girls. Okay, good for you. Put your guitar down and just chill. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop ranting. Right, I could go on for a long time, but I'm just not. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'll talk about some.
What is
Go
better?
on.
Only DNB or DNB with vocals? Says just Vertex.
I think I prefer DNB without vocals, because like when you have vocals, you kind of limited with what you can do with the instrumentation. I think, because if you've got like a lot going on in a track with vocals on top, then it sounds like really busy. And it almost sounds like they don't kind of belong or fit as much. But if you have a track that doesn't have vocals on it, you've got free reign to just go totally ham with a bass line, or just go absolutely nuts with your your high mid. So I'm going to have to go with, no, not acapella, instrumental, what's the word, Nobody loves me. They don't want to answer. I mean, they don't want to ask me any more questions.
Sparky Cat asks, what is your favourite collab you have done?
Favorite collab?
If you have done a collab, what is your favourite?
Considering I've only done like 3 or something in my entire life, or maybe 4, I'd probably say my favourite one is the one that I finished. I say the one I finished, the one that we finished quite recently. Like I said, I don't know how much information I'm supposed to be or allowed to be putting out about it, but I like it. It's the one with the guitar solo.
Okay.
You know the one.
Yeah.
That one.
Here says, since Protostar collab with him, I have no choice.
Well, I don't know if me and Alex were talking about this on Tuesday night, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If someone else says that you should or that you have to collab with someone, then, well, not really much you can do about it, really. It's like a curse, isn't it? It's like you have to do it, or something really bad's going to happen, like your spine's just going to set on fire, and then that's that. So, sorry, Alex. I'm sorry but we're going to have to do it right now, and it's going to have a cappella, trumpet-infused Moonbakor style track, and you're only allowed to record sounds you can make with your nose. Are you going to curse, brother?
Okay. The last MFH interview, which we interviewed Draper become a living meme. Will you become a meme too?
I hope not, to be honest. Although I would like to join the ranks of Draper and Protostar becoming top memes. I think like there is a lot of Draper memes, and they're all really funny, but still nothing compares to how funny the new Protostar meme is.
True.
I was even thinking about it making me laugh.
Buster, I've got
So I hope you agree with me, Alex.
Why did you leave on Tuesday super early? You Turd Burger, Protostar. From Protostar.
I didn't leave super. We left at like 11 or something. It's just I was staying with Ed because I needed to go, and Ed wanted to go. So talk to Ed. Blame Ed. Don't call me a turd bugger. That's really mean. Just joking. I'm assuming that was so he can call me whatever he wants. Oh baby.
Other truth.
The biggest risk? I don't know really. I haven't really taken many risks. Everything I've done's been pretty safe. No, I don't think I can answer that one. I'd say probably not including the dank wob in every single one of my tracks.
Currently,
I see this.
Oh no. I hope it was when I did this.
My phone crashed, and that's what I came up with. Like my
First meeting face. I'm here. Oh yeah, I can see it. Lovely. Hello.
Okay, so who was the tallest and the smallest person at the meetup on Tuesday?
I don't know actually. I think John was actually the tallest. John's really tall. I don't know about the smallest though. I don't know who. I honestly can't really remember. I think John was the tallest because he's quite a tall guy, but I don't remember anything else. I think Yuki was probably the shortest. Yuki's quite small.
Can I ask a question?
I think.
Was your bus fare to London £3?
Was it £3?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was £3. Yeah.
because Protostar said, "I don't take risks," says the one who bought a £3 bus ticket to London that took 5 hours with extra delays. So yeah.
Well, yeah, actually, that's fair play. There's absolutely nothing I can say about that. It was cheap, alright? It was really cheap. I was like, oh, I can't pass that up. You know, like, I spent too much money this month on just like bills and shite. I bought utter shite. And then I was, oh yeah, I spent like £3 on my London and it was fine. It really wasn't fine. I'm still paying for it somehow. In fact, I was like trying to press the company for a refund until I realised I paid £3 and I was like, it's not really worth it, really, is it?
No.
I'm just being a proper. It's just because I'm from the north, maybe. I don't know. It's just built into my blood, innit? Getting that £3, it's a matter of principle at the end.
Tree Snake asks, will you ever put your DNB Suns up for download, and will you ever release more with your Rika Taru allies?
They're already up for download. Just look at my other SoundCloud page. Although they might have run out. I don't know. But that's it. The one I only put up 100 downloads for each one, and then I just can't. I don't really want to put any more up because they're all bootlegs. So I just put them all up. 100 a pack.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know what legal implications.
Is that on your SoundCloud, did you say?
It's on my other SoundCloud. It's on the Rakataru one.
Okay. Are you usually happy with the music you create? Would you ever like question?
I'm probably happy with it for about 10 minutes, and then I'm like, okay, don't like it anymore.
Okay, adding on to what Rai said, one question that I have is that at any given point in your life right now, are you happy with where you are, or do you think that there's more you could be doing?
It's kind of a complicated question because on one side I'm like happy where I am in the sense that I'm really thankful for all the opportunities that I've been given and stuff like that. But on the other side, I feel like I could be doing a lot more with my music and myself as like a brand, if you know what I mean. Because like my Facebook page is completely dead, my YouTube page is like completely dead, and I'm like, yeah, I should start using them again, but I just don't know how or what direction to take it in. But I'm working on it. I'm working on bringing everything back in full force.
Have you ever been to Germany before?
What?
Have you ever been to Germany before? Ask just for tits.
Kind of. I've been through Germany. In fact, no, that's a lie. I have been to Germany. I went to Aachen for the Christmas market, and it was amazing. I actually loved it. They do the best sausage in the world there, and oh my god.
Okay,
I've never had a hot dog.
Yeah, so where have you been then in the world? Like, do you have like a list of holidays or places you visited?
Ooh, well, I've never properly been on holiday before, which people think are like, but yeah, like the places I haven't really been that many places. I've been like a lot of places in the UK.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that's a lie. Yeah, I haven't even been to that many places in the UK, but I've been to Scotland because I lived in Scotland for 2 years. Yeah. And I've been to the Netherlands. I've been to the Netherlands quite a lot because that's where Zoe is from. So I've been to the Netherlands quite a lot, and I've been to Belgium quite a few times for like some gigs and stuff. And I've been to Germany, but I normally just pass through Germany to go to the airport or just to go somewhere quicker because. No, I've never been to Canada. I've never been that part of the world. I've only been like UK and Western Europe. But I really want to go to like US and Canada and all the nice places in the West. And then on the flip side, I really want to go visit some places in the East as well, like obviously like Japan or Korea or New Zealand.
It asks, Better Child or Rogue?
I don't know actually. I think. I don't know. Thinking about fighting again, I'd like to think that it would be like, imagine like you're looking at it like it's Street Fighter. It's a bit double KO. Both use their ultra combos. Rogues being throwing pots and pans at Tut Child, and Tut Child's being throwing drinks at him. That's what would happen. I'm sure Joel really appreciates the pots and pans joke, because he probably doesn't get enough of those every day, does he?
He asks, if you could change one thing about you, and what would it be?
The track? Probably everything. Just everything. Because I like it as a concept. I think the bassline was cool, but by then my production just wasn't what I would consider to be, like up to par. So I'll probably just completely revamp the whole thing and probably get Zoe to do the vocals again and reprocess the vocals a bit less harshly.
Fair enough.
That's probably what I'd do. Fair enough.
Okay. Would you rather have someone constantly kick you in the balls for the rest of your life, or never listen to EDM again? Says Lauren.
Never listen to EDM again. Because have you ever been kicked in the balls?
Yeah.
That's
Thinking,
all I have to say.
I think if someone is continuing.
Get used to it. That's like saying you get used to being shot over and over again.
Good point. Good point.
So for being kicked in the balls is probably more painful than being shot. But then again, I've never been shot, so I can't say anything. I'm just saying, based on the experience of the horrible, terrifically, disgustingly icy, painful sensation you get. It's like it's the initial kick that hurts a bit. It's like the little bit afterwards that hurts the most. You know, when it just feels like you're just having pure ice injected into you, and it's just it's not nice. Just had to put that out there.
What's the biggest risk you've taken in your music career?
I swear we already asked this.
Yeah, we've already had.
Yeah, we've already had that one.
I'm going to change my answer to booking a £3 Mega Bus to London. Thanks, Alex.
What's your favourite non-DNB release on... No, non-DNB artist, sorry, on Monstercat?
On Monstercat, probably Direct.
Okay, and what about not on Monstercat?
Not on Monstercat. Non-DNB, probably either Bon Iver or Radiohead. They're like my favourite band. Oh, I just love Radiohead so much.
Erdal asks, wasn't Stonebank ripped, or did the snaps just make him?
No, he's totally ripped. Totally ripped. Like, he could knock me out. Like, he could knock me out with his eyelashes. He's that ripped. He's hench. The word is hench. He's a hench guy. He's very lovely and very hench.
Just Patrick's asks if there is a song which sounds.
With what, sorry?
Have a song.
Would I sing it? Yeah, all the time. Even if there's no vocals, I'll sing the guitar part, or I'll sing another part all the time. I'm that one guy, that one really annoying guy who goes with like every single song on the radio. If I know it. Like I'm that guy. I'm that guy that everyone hates when they listen to music with them. That is me.
Okay, so when you have time by yourself, besides making music, what's your favorite thing to do?
What apart from playing Smash? I don't know. Generally, I just like to just chill out, listen to music, and who am I kidding? I just play video games all the time. All the time. Well, maybe not all the time, but I play video games a lot. Smash Bros.
Okay. Oh, Peter on Twitter asks, and I find this semi-funny, does DNB stand for Drum and Buster?
Mine does, you could say, I guess. If I didn't use any bass, I could call it DNBB, but it also stands for Dandelion and Burdock.
True.
Putting it out there. Dragons and barrels as well. Just throwing words out now.
Auron and Oops or
Is there a both option? They're both pretty fire. I don't know actually. It's one of those things like I don't really think about often. I don't know, they're both pretty fire. Is there a 50-50? I think I'll take 50-50. By the way, just to let you know, I've only got like 4% battery left on this phone.
Yeah, we should
And
be wrapping up in a bit. It's been an hour, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Should we ask the remainder of questions and then?
yeah.
That sounds good to me.
Okay, so who is your Super Smash Bros. Champ? I'll 1v1 you as Meta Knight. Let's go. I see.
I think I answered this before, but the character I use the most on Smash is Mr. Game & Watch and Rosalina and Luma. Those are like my two bays. Oh, and I've recently picked up Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is actually don't sleep on Jigglypuff. No pun intended.
thoughts about?
Yeah, I heard about that. To be honest, I thought it was stupid, but I still got one, so I don't really care. Rosalina is like the truest of bays. The one true bay to rule them all. Favorite Pokemon? Well, I grew up with Gen 1, so I'm like a Gen 1 guy. So I'll have to, but I don't know, it's kind of a split. It used to be Cypher, but then I thought, Cypher is like really edgy. So I kind of fell out with that idea a few years ago, so I was like, it's kind of emo-ish. I don't know why Cypher just seems like really like, too deep. So I'm going to have to go with Gyarados. Gyarados. It's my boy. No,
Motivation. Genre, would you like to?
Well, with it being me, it's going to be drum and bass. But I want to make a drum and bass EP, and I want to make it like, I want to make it like kind of heavy, but melodic at the same time. So I'm gonna try and do something like that. I think like stuff that a bit like a bit more like Shadow and Riftwalk, that kind of vibe. Is what I'm going to be going after. But who knows? I might even try making a hardcore track. Maybe,
Cool.
maybe. That's what I'm
Okay,
going to try
yeah.
anyway.
That'd be good to hear. Okay. We have officially run out of questions.
Mm-hmm.
I have one,
Okay.
but like it's semi-silly.
Okay.
Throw it in.
No, like I crashed a bit earlier, so I think your technology curse got passed on to me.
Oh
Oh,
no.
it passed on. Yeah.
It'll curse
I
everyone.
officially cursed people. Oh well.
We've been cursed by the drum and buster.
Oh well.
It's just a thing that happens. I break computers. I break internet. I just break everything.
If I listen to more of your music, will it go away?
Will you go away? What do you mean?
Will the curse go away if I listen to more of your music?
Oh, will it go away? I thought you said, will you go away? I was like, I don't know, will you? The curse will never go away.
Oh god.
I'll live with it.
I've already had this curse once before. From
Oh,
not
you're
from
gonna be
Buster.
stuck with it's
Oh,
it's
no.
just the curse of ultimate spaghetti. You just like start spaghetti and everything just turns into spaghetti. It's like you've seen that Skittles advert where everything you touch turns into Skittles.
Oh,
Imagine
God.
that, but everything you touch, you just drop the spaghetti.
I don't know how I
I've
feel
seen that
about this.
advert.
You'll be like, you're carrying something, and then suddenly you'll just be like, what are you doing on the floor? Of the interview, it was pretty fun. I think there was quite a lot of, well, I wouldn't say quite a lot. I think there was, the occasional gap of like not really saying anything while you were looking for questions, but I don't really mind.
Yeah, it's hard to juggle so many. We have a huge list. We have a list, and then we have Twitter, and I have.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can't imagine that it's like the easiest thing to sort out. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. I got you, bro. Don't worry about it.
I see. We'd just like to clarify that when he meant about the car crash earlier, it was about your lip ring accident.
Oh, you see that?
Yeah.
Not there. That
So-
was where the hole used to be.
Okay. Is it all okay now?
Fortunately, oh yeah, it's fine. It's fine now, yeah. But fortunately for me, the cut was on the inside and not on the outside. Because if it had been on the outside, there'd have been a really big scar there. But yeah, I have like a massive scar on the inside of my lip, but it's just like fully scar tissue because it ripped a huge. I mean, like huge. It ripped a huge gash through my saliva glands on my lip. So
Ouch.
that was
Yeah.
fun. Although, strangely enough, the human mouth heals extremely quickly, so it was actually fine in about 4 days.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it hurt so much.
Okay.
It hurt so much.
Alright, well, we have officially reached the end of the interview. I would like to say thank you very much for turning up and for helping us do this.
It was okay. I apologize for the technical difficulties, but like I said, it's just my life.
It's
Technical
fine.
difficulties.
Yeah, it's
It's
fine.
fine.
We've really enjoyed having you as our person being interviewed. I don't know what the technical name is, but thank you very much for doing that. And we really
It's
can't
okay.
wait to see more of you in the future.
Oh, babe, you flatter me.
And thank you everyone who has turned up for the interview. We wish you all a great time and good night from all of us.
Be uploading this.
Bye.
Okay.
I managed to turn up for 5 minutes and I'm happy.
Alright, bye guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
guys.
Is it still on air?
I have no idea.
I'll